Well, it's time. Time to talk about one of my favorite songs released so far this year. Of course, I'm talking about none other than John Robert's Anna. I've talked about singer-songwriter John Robert in the past on this channel quite a bit. I've gotten emotional sometimes. I think he is just one of the most underrated artists out there. He's not exactly famous. I think he was on the route to become famous, and then something happened. I don't know necessarily. He started out very young, and then I think he signed on to the Ellen DeGeneres label. Ellen from The Ellen Show. Yeah. I don't know what happened, but John Robert is, my God, I found him in 2020, and he just has one of the most incredible knacks for songwriting. He just might be my favorite songwriter, contemporary songwriter, besides maybe like Charlie Puth, like just straight up, and James Bay. So it's a toss-up between any of those three artists. But John Robert is just so special, and he's released such great songs over the years. He's had several EPs, probably a little bit more than several at this point. No albums yet, but I like this EP sort of galore that he's going on with. You know, he's got like 3 or 4 or 5, I'm not sure, but he's got quite a bit of EPs here, and it's really, really cool. I think he deserves a lot more attention. You should go check him out. He's on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. He's on all of those things. This is not a sponsored John Robert video, by the way. This is just me talking about an artist who definitely needs more attention. And I know that this video is not going to do well. I don't really care. I'm very passionate about this song in particular and this artist. It's interesting when I listened to him for the first time, I was like, this guy sounds incredibly unique. And he is unique. He is incredibly unique. I think his songwriting is very, very special. However, when I listened to Jeff Buckley later on, I was like, oh, I see where the influence is coming from. So that's very interesting. I wonder what John Robert thinks of, I think I read somewhere his like influences, and I don't think Jeff Buckley's on there. It might be, he might be, I'm not sure. But anyways, Anna, that's right. This is a song he released recently, and apparently it's a song that he's been teasing for quite a bit. It's an unreleased song, I guess, if you will. And now it's finally released, a studio proper version of this song. And man, I gotta say, it is... Every time I listen to a new John Robert song, it feels like I'm listening to one of the greatest songs I've ever listened to. So that might be an exaggeration, might be hyperbolic, might be recency bias, but at the very least, I can tell you that this song is one of the best he's ever written, okay? So I'll say that. What we're gonna do here is listen to the song, and then we're gonna take it apart piece by piece, listen to the parts that I find the most interesting, kind of isolate them a little bit. Should be fun. Let's do it. Beautiful.
Anna, I feel it in the air tonight. Anna, I see it in the look in your eyes. Anna, I hope it don't come surprise. See, I've been craving you, Anna. You're all I fantasize. Don't wanna waste a moment. You're in town for a short time, and I try to guise it, but I just can't hide thoughts in my mind. Anna, I feel it in the air tonight. Anna, I see it in the look in your eyes. Oh, Anna, See, I've been craving you, Anna. You're what I fantasize. That compliment you gave me earlier, were you being a flirt or just polite? Said I was beautiful, it was so kind, I nearly started to cry. Feel so far away from you, just a console in between. And it's getting late, and we're parked outside of my house, and I'm still in the front seat of your car. Oh, Anna, I feel it in the air tonight. Oh, Anna, I see it in the look in your eyes. Oh, Anna, I hope it don't come as a surprise. See, I've been craving you, Anna, all my life. If you want me how I want you, you can have me tonight. If you want me how I want you, it's alright. If you want me how I want you, you can have me tonight. If you want me how I want you, it's alright. Want me how I want you tonight. Want me how I want you. Want me how I want you. Want me how I want you.
Oh, man. Absolutely incredible. Am I right? I can't stress this enough. John Robert just has a special, special gift for songwriting. And I mentioned in the intro that I think he is underrated. I don't even think the guy is rated, okay? I think he's just, I think more of a proper word would be just underlooked. Like, people don't even know this guy exists, man. And it's just so infuriating when there's beautiful songs coming out like this. Songs with true songwriting prowess and caliber. And then you listen to the top 5, top 10, and you're like, what the hell's going on? What is going on here? This song it sounds incredibly simple on the surface, and while it is simple, I don't think anything too complicated is going on, but really it's those small details, those occasional little sort of, I think that this song, like if I were to sort of imagine the song, right, in terms of shapes and colors and I don't know, just dynamics. Like if I were to picture it in my head, or if I were to have a canvas and paint how this song looks, it would be sort of an assortment of various slopes and downturns and dips and climaxes and just a mountainous valley of ups and downs and highs and lows. That's what this song is. Because again, it sounds incredibly simple, I guess, but there's so much artistry, specifically in the guitar and the flourishes that it has, the intricacies of John Robert's melodic vocal melody, that is. You know, it keeps you guessing. It doesn't stay the same. It has movements. There's so much going on, right? It's a very sort of mellow song. It doesn't like explode to like this. It doesn't like increase its tempo or anything like that. It might, maybe a little bit. I'm not sure. But it has a lot going on to it, really. It feels almost like an iceberg. That's sort of kind of how it is too. It's just like there's so much underneath, there's so much nuance and sophistication, on top of the fact that the song is just absolutely gorgeous. Let's go through some of my favorite parts. I think in the beginning, right from the very get-go, I love sort of this ambient synth pad that kind of plays in the beginning and the melody to it. Let's see if we can pull it out here. Oh, right there, man. Just the... It's beautiful. Let's just hear that again. It's almost like my favorite part of the song, dude. It's insane. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, man. I can't believe it. And then just the lead up to the beginning here.
I feel it.
And we'll get to John Roberts' voice, by the way, but my God, that sort of synth kind of pad melody in the beginning there, it just completely sets the mood for the song. The song, I'll just say it, I guess, right here, because we're not gonna dive deep too much into the lyrics, but the song is incredibly romantic and sensual and almost lustful in a way, right? But the music takes itself so seriously and so sentimentally that the song's meaning, and it just transcends. It just becomes much more pure, and it becomes like, it's like a perfect marriage of lust and romance, dude. It's like amazing. It's a very fine line, thin line, whatever you want to use. It's very difficult, because you could completely go overboard with having a song be too sexy and too promiscuous, too out there, or you can have it be too safe, where it just kind of, it's kind of like a little song, just a little fine little love song, but nothing more, right? But it has this sophistication and purity to it, and there's lyrics like John Roberts saying, like, you're all I fantasize. Like, usually you use the word fantasize to talk about sex, right? That's kind of what it is, and just nasty thoughts. But he marries it with such beautiful artistry in the music that you're just like, I see the vision, right? And you're just like, I feel it, and I'm horny, but at the same time, I'm incredibly allured, and there's this sophisticated artistry to it, and it's like serious, because normally people, when they think of lust or sex, it's not really taken that seriously. Like it's just, oh, it's raunchy, it's whatever. But when you marry it with such great artistry, it just transcends, becomes something greater. And that's what John Robert was able to do here in this song. And I'm kind of jumping around here, but it just is what it is. And I think, just to continue with the guitar, there's just so much beautiful stuff going on with the guitar. So much, again, it's this sort of mountainous image that I have with this song, these peaks and lows, and just these amazing dynamics with the guitar here. Let's see if we can find some examples. You could just listen to the guitar the entire time. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Ah, it's so good. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Wow. Wow. You could just listen to the strings and the guitar the entire time and you're fine, dude. Wow. Oh, it's so thick. Ooh. Dude. So much going on. The strings and the guitar are expressing the story of the song, the lyrics, the strings and the guitar become a manifestation of what this song's themes are. They're characters. I think I sort of thought of this song as like, and just John Robert as a songwriter. A great songwriter has an ability to get the instruments to say what you want them to say, right? And I listen to this type of songwriting, and then I listen to just a lot of modern music, and I don't want to be that guy that's like, God, well, not modern music, just the music that's popular. There it is. That's the more accurate term because Anna is a modern song. I listen to this type of songwriting, and then I listen to a lot of the music that is popular, and I'm like, dude, like this popular music, it doesn't have an identity. It's not saying anything, really. Some songs are. No, okay, like I'm not that guy that's telling you that anything that's popular is not good. It's not true. But man, when is this stuff going to be at the top of the Billboard charts again? You know, this is the type of stuff that is saying something. Each instrument, the guitar, the drums, they're all in sync. They're all having a conversation with each other. And it's a special part. It's one of my favorite lyrics of the song. It's one of my favorite melodies. Right after he says, "You're all I fantasize," the guitar does this little, I guess, sort of chromatic, I guess it's a chromatic sort of scale upwards. I'm not sure. I'm not a music theory nerd, but it seems like it's sort of very staccato, and it's the melody is sort of rising in pitch. And let me see if I can bring up the example here.
See, I've been craving you, Anna. You're what I fantasize.
Oh.
That compliment you gave me earlier.
Isn't it beautiful? Where the song is all in sync. It's all in unison in a way. And not literally, but you know what I mean. Like his voice lyrically, right? He's saying something, the melody's beautiful, and then the guitar follows it up with something just as beautiful. And that's the thing, is that guitar lick there that you hear right after he says fantasize is just so interesting because it's so beautiful compared to the lust, the lustful baggage that a phrase like "you're all I fantasize" comes with, right? And then you follow it with this beautiful guitar part, and you're just like, these two opposing sort of ideas, right, that you think of that you think are supposed to be separate, but John Robert unites them, and it just sophisticates the whole thing. It's amazing.
Said I was beautiful, it was so kind, I nearly started to cry.
Beautiful. I also love how you can hear sort of the guitar amp, like imagine just a guitar plugged into an amp and you just hear like this kind of buzzing noise. I love how you could just kind of hear it and it's just permeating throughout the entire song. It sort of gives it this very raw, live feel to it.
Feel so far away from you.
Beautiful.
Just a console in between. And it's getting late, and we're parked outside of my house. and I'm still in the front seat of your car. Oh, Anna, I feel it in the air tonight. Oh,
Bow, 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 bow. Beautiful. Again, the guitar is having a conversation with the vocal melody. It's fantastic, and the effects on the vocals placed here, the reverb is fantastic. John Roberts' vocal performance here, he's a fan of grit. He definitely loves using his grit, and he doesn't put it in the entire song. He does it in very specific moments that elevates the intensity of the song. It's amazing. He has this beautiful, beautiful grit to his voice that I just love. It's very, very rock-ish and just, it's he's a folky singer, very indie singer-songwriter type of singer, and then he does these moments of grit, and you're just like, whoa, like you're a goddamn rock star, dude, It's absolutely amazing, and again, the production on the vocals is cool. The occasional, like, you hear kind of this little faint scream in the background there. It's really cool. Just propels the song forward. And I actually want to replay this part with the drums, because the drums here just give me this sort of John Bonham, Led Zeppelin type of feel to it. It's really cool.
My house, and I'm still in the front seat of your car. Oh, Anna, I feel it in the air tonight.
Specifically, the fill there that you hear reminds me a lot of John Bonham. I guess, I don't know, it's sort of a cop-out answer. Anytime a great fill happens, you're like, oh, it's John Bonham influenced. It's just, it's true. John Bonham influenced so many drummers. So it's interesting. But the drums just feel very, very intimate. They feel very, very cushiony and cozy in a way. It's a very, very interesting sound. It's kind of very pronounced there, specifically in that part, which I love.
Anna, I see it in the look in your eyes.
Anna. Beautiful, beautiful melodies there. He changes it up. He changes it up perfectly. He keeps you guessing. Because he has this, obviously he starts the song sort of like that, but then he changes it up and he adds a little bit more of a variation of the vocal melody. And he does it differently with the fantasize lyric. You're all I fantasize. He does it in two different ways. And then at the very end, you think he's going to say it, and then he doesn't. He doesn't say you're all I fantasize. He puts in a different lyric to change it up. But one thing I wanted to point out is just there's a specific part in the chords that remind me of a song from the 80s, I believe, and it's a Spanish song. It's by a band called Hombres G. And I don't remember the name exactly. I'll find it, but I got to find the part that I'm thinking about.
And I try to close it, but I just can't hide.
There it is.
Thoughts in my mind.
There it is. That's the part that reminds me of that. Let me see if I could find it. You hear it? Right here, I think. Boom. It's nothing new. A lot of people do this. It's not unique to John Robert, unique to these people. It's anybody probably has done this type of chord, progression, I guess, if you could say that. It's nothing new, but it's very, very interesting, right? The harmonics there, absolutely amazing. Absolutely incredible. Here's another part where the instruments are having a conversation.
Anna, I feel it in the air tonight. Anna,
Beautiful. Let me show you the difference between his fantasize vocal melody. The first one, the second one, and then the third one.
See, I've been craving you, Anna. You're all I fantasize.
See, I've been craving you, Anna. You're all I fantasize. My God, that vocal melody and the lyrics Just beautiful, man. I mean, any woman would melt hearing that. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. And let me play the second time he says it.
See, I've been craving you, Anna.
It's like every time he says it again, it just becomes a little bit more intense. This time I've been craving you, Anna. He says it with a little bit more oomph to it. It's amazing.
You're what I fantasize. That compliment you gave me.
And then there's like these movements to the song. And man, but he changes it. You're all I fantasize instead of you're all I fantasize. Very small things, but it adds to the variety of the song and just the dynamics of it. And then, of course, we have these movements.
Feel so far away from you. Just a console in between. And it's getting late, and we're parked outside of my house.
It's like, it almost sounds doo-wop-ish a little bit with those background vocals there. And then, of course, my favorite part of the song is when it just sort of evolves at the end, and I kind of want to listen to it without the vocals. But the third act of the song, the song is almost like, it's like a butterfly, right? The evolution of a butterfly from caterpillar to whatever the hell it becomes. And then it goes from caterpillar to like this cocoon, right? Or is it, yeah, right. It goes from caterpillar to like the cocoon and then into a butterfly. And that's what I think this evolution of the song is really. It's just the very end is this beautiful butterfly that just emerges, and any great song has an evolution to it. It has growth, kind of like a movie, right? Beginning, middle, and end, a climax, a resolution, a rising action. Anything worth engaging with in art, even in life itself has drama to it, has rising action, has that climax, and has resolution. There has to be a sort of growth to anything in order for it to be engaging, or else it's boring.
If you want me how I want you, you can have me tonight.
Very cool production there. So he again, this is a sort of completely new part of the song. That it's the third act of the song, and so he introduces this completely new aspect. And my God, that's what I look for in music. For there would be these movements, it's sort of like a mini symphony, if you will.
If you want me how I want you, it's alright.
Oh my God. Oh, hold on, I gotta hear the guitar here. Oh my God. Oh, I knew there was something weird going on there. That's gorgeous. That's so weird, but it fits so perfectly, dude. Let's listen to it with the strings. Let's see. Let me mute the bass here. Let me mute the vocals. Let me mute the drums. And let's do everything else is fine. Wow. Yes. Let's listen to it with the vocals, because obviously the highlight of this part to me, besides the guitar, the strings, is this sort of very distant, ethereal vocal melody. almost it's not really, I guess literally it's a vocal melody, but it feels more like a synth pad with a voice, and it's not layered or anything. It's just like one singular melody, and it just completely, to me, it's the identity of the third act of the song. Let me see here.
If you want me how I want you, it's alright.
Yes.
Want me how I want you, it's alright. Want me how I want you.
Beautiful. Wow. Obviously, altogether, it's a complete masterpiece, but sometimes listening to parts individually from a song, it allows you to appreciate it a little bit better. And this song's third act is one of those parts in a song where I was like, it made me teary-eyed a couple times when I listened to it the first time, second time, and then when I listened to it in the car. Sometimes I get emotional in that last part of the song. It goes to a whole nother planet, this song, once it hits that part. It really does. And man, isn't it a shame that John Robert is not more famous, you know? I don't know, man. Sometimes you run into music that can leave you speechless. I'm so fascinated with this song. I already laid out a lot of the reasons why. You know, it's just, it can be taken as purely just a simple love song, right? But when you listen to it, it's just so much more sophisticated than that. And it just becomes something greater. It really does. It moves me so much, man. It's pure love. That's what this song is, you know. It's the greatest emotion in the world. It's love. It's the greatest power, you know. And this is what art can do, is move you and transport you to another world and make you feel things, you know. Make you feel that life is worth living. That is what this song does to me, especially at the end, man. Oh, God. It's absolutely beautiful. That's it. That's all I can say, man. I would love to know what you have to say about this song. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know what you think. Do you like this song? Do you like it at all? Do you dislike it? Whatever it is, let me know. What's your favorite part of the song? And let me know what your favorite John Roberts song is. I don't know. Maybe you have one. Maybe you don't even know who he is. And now you do, thanks to this video. Whatever it is, let me know. Give this video a like if you like, dislike it if you didn't. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this content. You want to see more stuff like this. If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you, you beautiful creature. But I think that's it for me. You all take care, stay safe, and until next time, I love you.